Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Haven't been on for a little while, but I've been away, so and then I came back and I haven't really I've been working in this journal, this nature journal. I'll just check her in frame. I'll pull back a little bit just because, yeah, I'll try and keep it there. Yes, I've been working in here, and I've been working in my this borrow journal. I've been doing the fabric part of it, doing some stitching. So yeah, this is, I haven't done any videos obviously in terms of tutorials or anything like that. I've just been you know, I got back and then just trying to get back into the swing of things at home, and then yeah, just slowly making progress. So I thought I'm sort of almost finished. I mean, this I won't be finished with this because it's my journal. I'm going to be working in it, but in terms of decoration, I've gone a little bit crazy, and I've just put lots of things in that I quite liked. So I thought I'd do a little flip through. It's not a journal that I'm going to sell, as I said. Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to make journals like this for somebody if they want to commission me, but this particular one I'm going to keep. I'm very anxious that it's okay. So yeah, so it's for me, and so it's filled with sort of nature and what have you. So as you can see, it's a big book. I think I've given you the dimensions before. So it's 17.5 centimetres, or just under 7 inches in width, and then length is 26 centimetres, just under, well, approximately 10.5 inches, and then it's a 1 inch spine, or just over a 1 inch spine. So the book is bulky because I've added a lot to it. So yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to work, but it is a really heavy book, because the book itself is sort of fairly sturdy, and then to add all these pages, it's just, you know, it's very heavy. So there are 3 signatures, and they're sewn in, and then I've covered it with this fabric here. It's covered the spine, and I might still do something with this, but I haven't decided. So I'm not sure what you saw previously. I think I did show this. So I showed this, I'd covered this with the Tim Holtz paper, and then I showed you the papers that I'd chosen. So for the 3 signatures, so I'll just go through them. So there's a lot of these were the original pages from the book, and there's a lot of these lovely references to either poetry or just you know, taken from an excerpt, taken from some writing, whatever, or quotes or something like that. So yeah, lots of different ones, and they're all really pretty, and these gorgeous little watercolour, they're really pretty. This was Children's Encyclopedia page. Yeah, and then I think I've shown you these, I can't remember, but I haven't shown you the progress that I've made. That's the point, I suppose. Yeah, so a little page there. I added this little, I made this slow stitch cluster, if you like. While I was away, I decided I was going to do that, and I did think about, in fact, I might make some in the next day or two, because I really enjoy them. And I've added paper and some of my Momigami paper, and just bits of fabric, and then this lovely pretty thing. So yeah, I did this while I was away, and then I think you saw these that I did 2 of them, and it's come up there, so I'll probably have to glue that back down, and I just decided to use it as a tuck spot. And this is a postcard that I've had for a little while. It was, yeah, it's for London Transport. It was to commemorate London Transport. Lovely heather image, more of that. You saw these pages, and I haven't done anything with these pages. I've left them. I did glue this on in the end, and I don't know, I got carried away with this. I'm not really keen on it, if I'm honest, but you know, it's there, it's decorative, and the colours match more or less. You know, I felt that the colours matched really well, but yeah. And then I added this. I added this tuck spot here where it's a wrap around, so it wraps around like that, and yeah, and that's a tuck spot. And then I made this card. I made it previously. I made it at another date, but I wanted to add it into here. Came from the same book as this, so yeah. And then this is the yeah, there's plenty of room. There was a card in there, but I've taken it out. Just see if I can see it. I don't know why I took it out. Right, I'll put this one in. So yeah, something like that. I made this for this book, but I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. But yeah, I'll leave it in there for now. And I made this is something I made previously as well, but I decided to add it. I need to back it actually. Didn't realise it wasn't backed. But actually, you know, adding thickness to this journal isn't a good idea. I was going to do some stenciling here. I took this from a magazine and I liked the, you know, the phrase or whatever you want to call it that they put in there. I did a little bit of covering up of this because I didn't like all of this, and I probably do more of it, so just a little stamp. Oh, the stamps, I bought them in a charity shop for £2, and they're all tiny little stamps, but they're actually really pretty, as you can see, and they all work really well. When I saw them, I thought they were damaged because they're coming away from the wood, but you just, you know, stick them back down and they all work. So it's worth £2. It's Chinese company, I believe, but I have no idea where they've come from. Added this. This was one of the fabric printing techniques that I used with just, you know, transferring an image, so I put it there. Still got loads and loads of paper to work with, absolutely loads. So this will be my journaling space. I've added my own little sketches, things. Throughout the book, you'll see those. Yep, you've seen these. As I say, I haven't really done much with well, I haven't done anything with these pages. I've left them. This is a flip. It's got a pocket here. Yeah, it was. I basically wrapped it around, so it was one long piece, and then I wrapped it around and made a pocket here. So, and then I stuck it on with washi, and this was from the same page or the same book, so I decided to add that. I think that's Ruby and Pearl, but it was hanging around, so I popped it in. Just added another one of those stamps. This is a dried flower, and I've done a little collage using some old French newspaper, and I use, these are the sort of things that I use sometimes for those things. These are the ones that I use to protect sometimes, but I've just used vellum here. And again, more pages, and that's the first signature. So you can see it's bulky, and it gets bulkier. lovely, beautiful 2 images there, and some lovely poetry by Keats and also Tennyson, which is nice to have in. I was going to put my own, not my own personal poetry, but poetry in here from other people, and then I realised it's already there, so, you know. In fact, I did put a little piece in. I believe this is Mary Oliver, but I'm not sure 100%, so I've just left it. I should look it up, really. But I did that ages ago, you might have seen that. I added this, I love this image, and I saw, while I was, no, it was before I went away, my sister and I were out for a walk and we came across a lot of snowdrops. Beautiful, absolutely stunning, inwards, and so I decided to add this just as a memory. And then this was one of those pressings that you can do with leaves and using a Sizzix die cut machine, inspired by Sasebo. She's done it. If you're interested, I mean, you do get some really nice results. This was my first attempt, but I did a few of them, but they didn't turn out brilliantly, but it's quite nice to have them, you know, as a background or whatever. Just check you can see that. Yeah, there we go. Sorry if you couldn't. So yeah, just added that there. And then this is one of my watercolour and ink drawings, and it's a tuck spot as well, so I could put something there. Another tuck spot. This was taken from a herbal magazine, and yeah, this is from a book. It's a copy though, not the original, and it says How to Cook Flowers. So I didn't have the other page, it doesn't end there, so, but I just thought it was a nice little piece of paper to add in, and you can write on the back. And then there's a lovely little journaling card there, and there's room to put something small in there. I love that. I made that some time ago though. It's not, I didn't make it specific for this book. Yep, still lots and lots of pages to write and do things, which is amazing really when you think how much decoration there is in this book. I just added this band here from cutting up some lovely paper from, and I just had it hanging around, so I added it on there. It was a bit discoloured, so I added it there. That's a little drawing I did, and more of that. This was one of those fabric transfers, so it was a bird obviously this time, so yeah, I like that. I did that. It's just on cotton fabric. And then this is another one of my drawings, and I added, so it's a watercolour background, and then I've added, just added bits to it, you know, sort of drawing. I might do something down here so it's not just floating in air, but anyway, I've added there. I liked it to go with this. I love this page, just to look at. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And here, I've just popped these in here because I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. I think, no, I can't, this might have been from Graphics Fairy, and they might have been large and I've made them small. I don't know, I can't remember, but anyway, or it might have been a paper full, but I'm sorry, I really can't remember where they came from. But this is one of my Eco Die pages that I've made into a pocket there, and I'm just popping them in for now. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them. Yeah, and then this bit, I just added this for a little bit of writing if I wanted to, or maybe to do a collage. I haven't finished yet. I love this page, but I love all of these pages, they're just gorgeous, and I really wanted to use them in a book that I would enjoy. And that's the second signature, and this is the last signature, and again it's full of these pages. Yep, oh, that's a thick page, it feels like two. Yeah, I don't like this page, so I'm going to cover some of it up. Every time I look at it I cringe. But I do like this, that's really pretty. And all of them are pretty, to be honest. So I added this. This is just one of those colouring pages, and I cut it and added it there, and I like that sort of muted tones. I think they go well with this book. I plan to do something here. I covered up a jelly print that I did. I wasn't really happy with it, so I covered it up, and just covered it with this vintage paper. And I did the same on this side and added these. This is a ruby and pearl, I think, and this is taken from a book, a nature book. It's an original piece. I mean, I was just having a bit of fun with this. Yeah, and I've just ripped it, so I knew that would happen because I put the thing right on the edge. So what I'm going to do is just trim them a little bit and then just not bother with this. But it held them down to begin with. So I put this on originally, and then I decided, I don't know what I was thinking, but I decided to add these little things here. And then I thought, oh, it'd be nice if they were tied. So I added these holes, and then realised that they were too close. So I added more paper, and they're still too close, and they've just ripped. So there you go. But I just, for a little bit of fun, I just added these fussy cuts. And a fox, because I love foxes, and I thought he went well down there. And you saw this page before, and this one, and I don't know if you saw this. It was one of the envelopes I made previously, some time ago now, and I've added it. I haven't put anything in as yet, don't think. No. A sweet little envelope, and then I just added lovely rose sticker there. This cartridge paper I added a real flower on, and I usually protect them in some way by putting something over them, so I put this over, and I thought it just made an extra page. I could do some writing on there if I wanted, or put something on it. And you've seen all these, again, more beautiful pages that I could be using. I added this little flip up. I thought these two went well together. I did a little collage there. Added this pocket. This is again from the same book. It's from Gilbert White's Natural History, Illustrated Natural History. So I've got two of them. I've got a hardback, which I will keep. I wouldn't cut up, but when I got the hardback, I thought, oh, I could use the that one, the one I've just showed you, to use some images from, and I love this. Hares and leverets, it said on the side, and I just think it's gorgeous. I love it, and I love the colours. And then I added that in. That's my own little drawing and watercolour. Butterfly. I've left the wings so that they can come out a little bit. And a moth, and I've done the same here, but I think they've stuck down. That's okay. And I added this little piece here, and another little cluster here, which is really pretty, with a nice mother of pearl button, vintage. Fabrics, vintage. Beautiful roses. Here, one of my drawings again, and a little journaling card. Haven't backed it, so I'm just popping it in there for now. I don't even know if I'll keep it in this book. It doesn't belong in this book. It wasn't made for it. I mean, when I say it doesn't belong, it's very welcome. But it, you know, I didn't make it for this book. And then you can see that glue has come through there. So there's another one of those that I did with watercolour and ink, and then I did some stitching with a nice matching thread. Little bunny. This was a disaster watercolour that I did. I don't even know what I was doing. It was a long time ago. But I put it in here because I like the colours, and I thought it would be room to draw or do something over. I cover it over. There's the other part of the jelly print that I covered up, but I've left it for now. More space. I really didn't need to add these flips. I did them at the beginning, and now I really didn't need them because I've got so many pages left. I thought I would use my pages up. Yep. And this is a collection of seaweed from Dorset, from the trip down to Dorset that I had the summer before last. So I've got a nice big pouch of them, and I thought I would add them, seeing as this is what it was, said collection of seaweeds. And I've tried to find out what they are and written some of the names down. Another one of my eco dye pockets with pretty vintage. I don't know where that's come from actually, but anyway, it might be. No, I don't know. And then birds, and I've added a little tuck spot here and some feathers. I did originally put this mark here because I put a few feathers around it. It just got too bulky, so I've taken them off. But I think that's really sweet, and I folded it over, so I've got the other side of it there, and I've got a little tuck spot there. And this is just a piece of paper with a little drawing on, a little sketch. And that's it. So as you can see, it's quite thick, and I could take some things out, but I'll see how I go with it. I don't think I'll be adding much more. It's more about writing and maybe doing sketching, but it's sort of not adding things in, I don't think. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. As I say, it's, you know, I mean, it's a lovely book. I really like it. I did get stuck a few times thinking what I was doing. I didn't like some of the stuff that I was doing in it, and that's just sometimes how it happens for me. But then if you persevere, you do find that you can make it into something that you enjoy and like. In the end, you just have to persevere, and if there's something you don't like, take it out. You know, don't be afraid to take it out. I mean, I may well take out some of the stuff that I put in, like that and that. I really don't. I'm not keen. I like the image, but it hasn't printed very well. It was a print, and I don't like it that much. It's just not. The colour isn't great, but I mean, if you look at them all together, they do look quite pretty. You know. But yeah, I don't know if they're necessary. They're not really. Yeah, as I say, I took the feathers out because they were bulky, and I could take other things out. I don't necessarily need. Yeah, I'm still not sure about this page, but it was a bit of fun. But if I took those off, I think that would look nice together. These sort of make it. I don't know. Anyway, it's okay. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you liked it, and you know, if I do any more work in it that I think you might enjoy, I will show it to you. But for now, this is going to be something I'm going to be working in personally. So this is yeah, this is something I'm working on now. So I am going to be doing some tutorials, and yes, and I will be working in my Borrow inspired journal. I'm doing some slow stitch. I have been doing some, but I haven't got it here to show you. It's not all, you know, I haven't organised it, so basically it's not. There was something I wanted to show you actually, but I don't know if I've got them. So I went away, as you know, if you've watched my other video, I said I was going away, and before I went, I showed you these sort of little envelope postcard, sort of concertina postcards, so they come out like this, and you know, I said I have a few of them. Some have been written on and some haven't. This one was one that I wasn't sure about whether I would use it or not, because I think somebody might be interested in this. I personally don't like it. You know, it's war memorabilia and I don't particularly like it myself, but somebody might be interested in it. Otherwise I would be using it and covering it up and not worrying about doing so. This one, I love it because it's actually a letter inside, and I don't think I would want to cover that up. So what I did, while I was away, I went to my usual haunts down south, and I found these. So I rummaged around in baskets and things like that, and I found a load of these. So they're similar. Some of them are postcards like this, and a little book. This is lovely. This is a French one. So I got 3 for £1. I think that's a bargain, an absolute bargain. And I could take the postcards out, but keep the book itself, and do a make it into a little book. I could leave the postcards. Actually, I think the postcards are just beautiful. So, I don't know. But anyway, lovely memorabilia. This one, which is, again, it's French. It's got that beautiful blue cover. It doesn't have the back cover though. But look how many postcards. There's loads and loads of them. And again, I really like these images, really like them. It's sort of like the, French countryside and some historical buildings and castles and things like that. So really beautiful. So there's that one. This one's Lisbon. Souvenir of Lisbon, I think. Or is it? Is it? Right, some of the cards have been taken out, so it's not complete, but it's still lovely cover, absolutely beautiful. It's like gold. It would have been gold originally, sort of embossing, and a gorgeous green colour. I love that. The postcards come out. Yeah, and again, historical. This one's another one of the similar, it's Clacton, Clacton on Sea. It's been coloured, so originally it would have been black and white, but they coloured them, so they, when you look you can see. I mean, there was a method, they used a particular method of colouring them, so I think it's quite sweet. So there's that one. So they're from different places. One from the Trossachs. I'll show you this. Lovely, beautiful images. And I just love the sepia colours. Just gorgeous. And I just love the way they fold as well. They're like a linen fabric-y style. I think have I done all of them? No, I've done that. Did I do that one? Or no, it was a different one. Oh, that's a different one. It's similar. There's Madeira, Tenerife and Lisbon. So obviously somebody collected these. But I don't know, I wouldn't know here. There's no writing in them. Again, these postcards have been ripped out, but there are a few left. And beautiful colouring. And there's this one, Madeira. This one, yeah, you can see this one being ripped out. Oh no, it might actually just be the cover page. This one still has the tissue paper in between, which is lovely, really nice. So it has those in between. So yeah, really nice. And the back is in really good condition as well. It's a bit, worn, but I love that. This one is from the US, Tennessee. There was a date on one, 1913. So yeah, pretty old. Well, over 100 years old. Hang on a minute. Wow, 100 years old. That's interesting. Colour images. Of the Rockies, or well, no, not Rockies, the gorge. So yeah, Denver, Colorado. March 21st, no, March 12th, and then yeah, I mean it definitely says 1913 there on the stamp. So I don't know, I mean that's what it says. And you've got the stamps there as well. You've got an address, but I can't read it very well. I haven't looked at it properly. This one, Devil's Bridge. I have no idea where that is. Again, sepia. 12 views in rich sepia photography, detachable for use as postcards. I mean, just... you know, amazing. Aberystwyth. Ah, okay, Devil's Bridge is in Aberystwyth in Wales. Yeah, lovely. This one's from Exmouth, and let me just see if I can see. 1935, and I don't think I've opened this one. This one has been written on, but it's faded. It's possible they used a pencil. Yeah, you can see writing there, but you can't read it. It's not... don't know. I'm not sure how that worked. But, yeah. No, pretty. I love their colour, the colouring. Obviously would have been a darker blue at some excuse me, a darker blue at some point. You can see, or is that ink? That could be ink. So pretty though. Excuse me. So yeah, and this one again, Budleigh Salterton, and it is 30 something, 37 or something like that. Yeah, again, small images. I mean, I can imagine people would love these images in their journals, you know, especially a grungy journal. I'd love these. So yeah, I mean, you can see how many I've got. I've just got loads, and they were 3 for £1, 50 pence or 3 for £1. I think it was a bargain. I mean, how much, you know, if I were going to use them in my journals, how much material is here. It's amazing. And this one, Exmouth, yeah, same. And lovely markings on them as well. I've got the marking there. Oh, it's got a date, has it? It's faded, can't see, but I imagine similar. Another one from Sidmouth. And this one's coloured, but they're very dark tones on there. Shades. Added colour. Lovely. No, that one hasn't been written on. It's in excellent condition. So that one was never sent. And this one hasn't been sent either, and again is in excellent condition. I mean, it feels like it's new. East End bathing stations, Dudley Salterton. There is so it's the 2nd of the 4th, or maybe no, 214104. I don't know, but I don't know how old it is. But it's an excellent. Look at it. It doesn't even look like it's, you know, been out of the package ever. It's in excellent condition. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I will do some projects, but I'm going to be very careful about what I choose to use and what I don't. I mean, this is just in almost pristine condition. Beautiful. So I just thought you might be interested. Barnstable, there's one here. This one wasn't sent either, and it's in this gorgeous cream, thick linen paper. And that one's actually the same. It's lovely, smoother. This one has got this gorgeous sort of texture to it. Really nice. Yeah. So this was somebody's collection, obviously, or some of it was, and then this one is. You might have seen these, you know, somewhere. I've never seen them before. I bought those a while ago, like last year sometime, early last year. This is Dartmoor. So, yeah, I mean, I was just blown away by them. I think they're amazing. And lovely piece of history, and this one is in excellent condition, never been sent. It's just hard to believe, and I must be quite old, you know, 40s or something. So there you go. I just thought I'd show you them. Very much, you know, feel lucky to have them, and oh, I mean, look at that, just lovely. You know, and I will obviously be very careful with them, you know, how I use them, and yeah. And some, I'm a collector anyway, so, you know, I collect things. I don't just use them in my journals, I collect them as well. So yeah, I will be looking forward to looking at them again and maybe use one or two, but we'll see. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for coming back. And welcome to any new subscribers. If you like my videos, please like and comment and consider subscribing, because it all helps to grow my channel. I'm under 900, or I might be at 900 now. It's taken me over a year to get to 900. It's not necessarily about numbers, but I would like to get up to 1,000 if I could. So if you are watching my videos and you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you like and comment, that will bring more people to my channel. I usually don't ask. I'm not, you know, I've asked once or twice, but you know, I would love to get to 1,000. It would just be a nice milestone for me moving forward into the spring. And I will hopefully have some interesting and nice content for you to watch, something interesting, something to maybe I could do some tutorials and things like that. So I will do my very best, and if you could yeah, if you want to say hello, it would be lovely to hear from you, and I hope you're all well, and I will speak to you again so very soon. So take care everyone, bye for now.